A few years ago, I went to live in South Africa. I was hired by a very big newspaper group to come over there during the end of apartheid. And I went off to South Africa, and when I got there, I was working in downtown Johannesburg and living in the northern suburbs. And I don't drive well on my own side of the road, much less on their side of the road. And nobody had explained to me that the car physically sits on the other side of your body. You know, they had said you'll drive on the other side of the road. But, you know, now you're shifting with the left hand, and that the space over there is taking up some room. So I was hitting various posts, motorcycles, cars. And I decided you better go to work early in the morning and come home late at night so that you hit less things. And so I had this little path worked out from where I lived to downtown Johannesburg. And I was doing real well. I could do it in about 20 minutes. And one night I came home and they had road construction. And I got off my little path. And 4.5 hours later, I got home. Now, the next day I went to work, and I said to Marietta, the Afrikaans lady I worked with, I said, it took me 4.5 hours to get home last night. She said, my goodness, where do you live? I said, well, I live in the northern suburbs. And she said, well, what's the name of your town? And I said, it's Howlinks. She said, Howlinks? I never heard of it. I said, well, neither did the people at the service stations or the cafes or anything. She said, Howlinks. I said, I ask everybody. She said, how do you spell that? I said, it's Houlinks. She started laughing. She said, Judy, that's not Howlinks, it's Holinks, and that's not where you live. It means keep left. But you see, there was a sign like that near where I lived, so I thought it was my suburb sign. Now, my point of telling you this story is not to convince you that I'm dumb. My point of this story is, if we don't know where we're going, we're not going to get there, are we? So we have to have some goals whenever we're going to be creative.